Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I've remembered to shut the door to the toilet so it's a bit more classy today. I like to have a bit of class to my videos. How you doing? How's it going there? That's another day done. Just put my hand over the microphone, so that's probably made a rasping noise, so the professional edge is gone. Hope you're all doing well. That's the end of another day. Oh, it's a slow day. Slow day today. Retail wise, so you can always tell it's a Sunday because I keep bloody yawning. I'm sorry, I do apologise for that. Anyone who's worked in retail will know that you have slow days, and today was one of those. But then it was less hours, so it kind of all balanced out quite nicely. Yeah, got a few more subscribers. Hello, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the content. If you've got any suggestions that aren't fuck off, then I'd love to hear them. Any topics you want to hear about? I'll try and dig them out of my brain from somewhere. Just thinking about what my day today was, because I'm so self-absorbed. Got out of the house about so in the morning, must have been about 8 o'clock. 8:45. It's a Sunday. Nobody's got to go to work that I saw that I could think of. And there was dog walkers everywhere, but I couldn't figure out why dog walkers always look so miserable. It's a Sunday, you've got no work, but yet you look like someone's just told you that dog shit's about 3 times the weight it normally would be and you'll need a bigger bag to put it in. And miserable buggers. Couldn't believe it. Just seeing them, I mean, you've got basically next to you on a lead, weirdly, you've got one of the best things in life, a dog. I'd love a dog. I don't spend enough time at home. I can't have a dog. I couldn't give it the attention at once. So I just don't bother. But I'd love a dog. It'd be fantastic. Man's best friend and woman's best friend. I think it must be the alpha male thing going on there somewhere. But man's best friend is literally true, because any dog I've had in the family or we've had in the family has been an absolute pleasure. But you see these people and it's like they've been just told they've got a death sentence at the end of the walk. Just heads down, shuffling along, ignoring the dog. It doesn't make any sense. I know you've got to pick up the dog shit in a bag, and some people sort of like don't like that idea, but those people tend not to have dogs. You've got people who have a dog that know what they've got to do but seem to resent it. You can always tell a good dog owner because they've got the dog in one hand and a bag of shit in the other, because they know what they've got to do. Yeah, I know I'm talking shit. So yeah, I don't really get it. I mean, they've got the day ahead of them. It's a Sunday. They've got their whole day ahead of them. I'm speculating, but I'm imagining that is it because it's that time in the morning where if you've got work, then it's either going to be a late shift. These people didn't know they were doing any shifts, to be fair. But they look so miserable. I'm the one, morning, like a bloody idiot. I'm the one going to work, and they're all sort of like, just like, oh, my life is so terrible. I've got to take this dog for a walk. That's kind of the deal. That's what you got to do. Yeah, it just amazes me that they, you know, it's the same thing with people who have got babies in prams and spend all their time looking at their mobile phone. You've got a child. You've given birth to this creature, the future, as I like to call it. Oof. But yeah, they spend their time staring at their bloody phones. Why not bother? Why'd you bother, having a baby? Just get a couple more phones, stick them in the pram, and just walk along, and then you can swap them out. Oh, that's my favourite one. Oh, does that one need breastfeeding? No, I think that should be fine. Does it need an update? Oh, come on, my darling. There you go. Hello? Staring at it. Don't get it. If you've got a baby, keep an eye on the baby. I don't care if it's asleep. Just stare at the bloody thing. And don't run me over with your pram either. That's another thing. They stare at so much, they just suddenly, it's like a sharp turn. They see you in front of you. They see your feet first, and you're just like, they go, oh, you're trying to kill me with your baby carriage? Unbelievable. Just a few small things to think about there. I'm a nice person, really, honestly. I am. But I just get a little bit of a, you know, as you do, people of a certain age or maybe older or maybe even younger. I don't know what the demographic is now for being a grumpy old man of sorts. I think it has to be sort of just basically grumpy. It's a grumpy. I'm a happy person. Like I say, I was the one this morning that was turning around and being like, "Morning, I'm going to work. I'm going to be in a shop for 6 hours, minus half an hour for my lunch." I'm the one that's putting on the brave smiley face, even though I don't mind my job. They all look like they're just about being put in front of a firing line. Don't get it. Don't understand it. You've got the fresh air. And another thing, if you've got fresh air outside and beautiful scenery, around these areas we've got trees and we've got gardens. You've seen the gardens on the videos. People stare at their bloody phones. What are you doing? You're missing it all. Surely there's something better around you than what's on your phone. Except for at this particular moment in time while you're watching this video, because this is going to be the best thing you'll have at this particular moment in time. That could be a sad point to make, but it's possible. But yeah, just enjoy what we've got around you, because, you know, like I've shown you the gardens. You've got the gardens. They're not my personal gardens, I must add. I technically have the title of Lord, but I don't own the gardens. Just in case anyone wasn't sure. It's just like, he's got lovely up. It takes me ages to cut that, doesn't it? They've got those lovely flowers. I get hay fever for a start. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work for me. I'd be just like sneezing every 2 seconds. Cutting the grass wouldn't happen unless it's got one of those sit-on ones. That'd be bloody good. Soup it up. You know, 125cc engine on it. Lovely. I mean, you wouldn't touch the grass. It'd be the mower head would be up in the air, but that's not the point. You've got that. You've got the old, you know, the monuments and stuff like that. Not monuments, the foundations and the crumbling walls and turrets and stuff like that, towers. But people have walked through there literally from point A at the start of the garden to the end, staring at their phone. Don't get it. Don't get it. You're missing out on so much. If you're one of those people, I'm not going to say stop, but, you know, just put your phone down for a minute. Just have a look around. Just take a deep breath of air. Fill the air in your lungs. Just get that feeling of peace and calmness, especially when it's that time in the morning or it's a point where it's quiet. You get a quiet time in nature when the weather's just... I mean, even now, when it's getting autumnal here, you've got that certain scent in the air. Beautiful. Beautiful. You can almost feel the earth turning. Weirdly. Or it's my stomach, one of the two. But yeah, people don't make enough of it. They'll literally walk from point A of a beautiful area to point B at the end of the beautiful area and have missed it all because they'll assume it'll be there the next day. But it changes; it's ever changing. What else have I noticed? Where's my big list? Where's my list? Here's my list. I've got my list here. It's just a bit of a thick list. Why don't you talk about it then? Oh no, you're right, absolutely right. Shut up. No. What else is there? What have I thought about? What have I been thinking about? Trying to get my home automation sorted out. I'm going to chat to someone tonight who knows potentially what they're talking about. So I might get through phase A or phase 1 of the whole bloody thing. All right, phase 2. I've done part of it. I've still got to do the other part, but I'm racking my brains. So instead of racking my brains, I'm going to cheat and ask somebody who knows, and then take all the credit. Best way. So yes, that's going to be a part of tonight when I get home. Obviously, it's a bit of a wait to go home, as you know. If you've seen one of the other videos, it's an hour and a half between the shop shutting and me getting on the bus. So that's why I bring out the mega Sunday video. Which is this one, and just ramble. I just ramble. I don't want to say it like that. I just ramble on, like Led Zeppelin. Just ramble on, sing my song. So yeah, I was saying hello to the new subscribers. They're probably gone now, but if you're still there, thank you very much. You know, I didn't think I'd ever get over 10 subscribers, so having 16 now is actually pretty impressive. I'm not going to chuck in my job yet. But it's getting so close. Once I hit 20, I'll be thinking about my resignation. No, I'm joking. That wouldn't. I don't get paid for this. Pretty understandably, but I don't get paid for this. That would be weird. I'd have to pay them. That'd be weird as well. Got my streaming setup sorted out for gaming, so I'm going to put some videos on here. It could be live. It could be. Ooh, that was close. It could be live. It could be pre-recorded streaming. I've put a few on there in the past, but I'm going to try and find some new games to play. Do a like most of the channels seem to do now. They do sort of like episode 1, episode 2. I'm just trying to find the game that actually does that in a good way. I mean, Call of Duty doesn't do that, and Call of Duty 7 won't be doing anything at all because, as I said before, I didn't like it. They might improve it, but it's still. I think I'm heading towards the battlefield again. Looking at the some gameplay and all the rest of it, I'm looking at more Battlefield than Call of Duty because, you know, I don't need my character dressed up as Noddy or Bart Simpson. I'm good. I just need a character. Even though Battlefield 5, was it Battlefield? No, 2047? 2047? 2077? Can't remember. I'm getting it mixed up with the Blade Runner film. There had some characters in there that looked a little bit weird, but not to the point where they were wearing big heads and running around with rubber ducks and stuff. So, you know, the Battlefield thing might be something I'll jump into again. But I'll wait for a sale because I'm cheap. So that'll probably be my thing I go for next. But I'm going to try and find some games that have some episodic feel to them. I've seen one called The Alters. Alters? Looks quite good. I might get that and do that as a series. Because I can do sort of like 30, 45 minutes at a time and go through there. That looks like an interesting game. I mean, I'll still put some shoot 'em ups on there, but if I don't do very well in the games, I'll accidentally delete it and just put the ones on there that I'm good at. So, no, I don't care. I mean, just, you get good days, you get bad days. I'll just put on whatever I need to put on. So, but yeah, so the streaming thing should be up soon. I might give it a test run tomorrow. See how that goes. I'm even thinking about doing an ASMR channel, but I don't know if I. See, I like one of the weird ones. I like the eating ones. I'm a bit odd like that, maybe, but they do tend to make quite a few views, and I can eat, and I can eat noisily if I need to, so that might work, or do something like that. I mean, the only downside is I'm not attractive, so that probably won't work. Because a lot of those, they only seem to work in a lot of respects if you've got your tits hanging out. So I can't really do that. I'm not that fat, so I can't actually have my tits hanging out for it. To be fair, most of the ones I like are male. Don't take that the wrong way. But the ASMR seems to be more structured as opposed to I'm shaking a feather in the air, look at my jugs. Not my thing, really, to be fair, because I'd rather have something that makes me fall asleep and not make me wonder what the world is coming to. You might just get on OnlyFans, you'd be quicker. You can get OnlyFans and eat. So yes, that'll be the thing. Streaming. I have to look at the setup for that. I've plugged most of it in, but I've got to test it, so that'll be tomorrow's thing. And I'll probably rub the mic again there. I do apologise. I can't help it. I've got an itch. I think I've got fleas. Oh God. Only joking. So yes, that's that. Gonna do the garden walks. Might not be every day, but it'll be as much as I can do where it's actually something to talk about. Plus the nights are drawing in, so the morning is going to get darker, I think. That's going to be a bit tricky, but I'll try and work my way around that. So, but yeah, oranges. I've got oranges. Not the only fruit, by the way. just in case you're wondering. So yeah, what else? Trying to eat a bit more healthily. Jacket potatoes in the air fryer, delicious. I've heard some people say they don't work. Mine do because I think because they're small, but I mash them up. By the time you put a load of butter on it and cheese, you can't taste the buggers anyway. You might as well just put a rock on your plate. So I'm going to try and eat healthier because I'm getting through a lot of crisps and snacks, and that's not good. If I'm not careful, I will get a double chin. Oh, who am I kidding? So yeah, I was planning on jogging at some point, but I'm not doing that yet or now because I like my knees the way they are. Plus, I've seen too many joggers around. People just think I'm joining some sort of group. It's the dumb thing. Even though joggers that talk while they're jogging in pairs, you're not trying hard enough. Either that or you're so fit you don't need a jog. They're holding full conversations. It's ridiculous. I saw two today. Two ladies running along the road talking to each other while they were jogging. I was knackered just going up the bloody hill. Oh yeah, what are you doing next Wednesday? Oh, I might be going shopping. I might be going for a meal afterwards. Oh really? Oh yeah. I'll be sounding like a set of bagpipes. No, they're chatting away. I'm surprised they weren't sort of like sharing bloody food at the breakfast, chomping their breakfast up or something. Unbelievable. I mean, fair play to them, but do you think so? If you took the effort of gob and put it in your legs, you get to where you need to go health-wise a lot quicker. I know you got to have somebody there. I mean, just be glad they're there. Just feel their presence. You don't have to tell them about your whole fucking week. Oh, apparently my watch tells me I'm healthy. Thanks. Obviously can't see my double chins. Jesus. That's why you grow a beard. If I shave this off, it's a bloody mess. So that's why I keep it on, because it hides. It's like taking the frame of a picture and putting a bit of cotton wool around it. You just can't quite see where it starts and finishes. So that's the plan for that one. So, and I like growing it as well. I'm into the Viking stuff. I don't actually have any ancestors Viking-wise, but I just love it. It's a fantastic. It's fascinating. It's fascinating how it all, the mythology and all the rest of it. It's a fascinating subject. So my beard's going to get a bit longer. I think I'm just going to try and keep it a little bit more trimmed around the edges. Try and be a little less lazy with it. As you can see, I've got a luscious head of hair at the moment because I haven't cut it for a couple of days. So I'm going to have to trim that as well because it's going to get in my eyes. And nobody wants that while you're walking or working. So that'll have to be trimmed off. I'm a bit worried about my fringe because it's definitely starting to creep forward. So I'll nip that in the bud before it gets to a point where people think I'm a heavy rocker. But yeah, so that's the plans so far. I think there's nothing else that I can think of. What is the time anyway? Oh, I've still got another bloody 55 minutes. That's the plan so far. That's what I've got to do. So tomorrow might be a stream. I'll try a live stream for a little while, see how it goes after I've got all my shopping and shit done. And when I'm jogging, chatting to somebody at the same time while avoiding dog shit and people with prams that are not looking at where they're going. So yeah, so that will be the game plan, I hope. It's kind of weird sitting in a room doing this. I don't know how people can do it so naturally. It's very odd. They'll sit there, it's just, maybe it's because you've got set up. If you've got set up with your computer in front of you and you've got 1 million subscribers, I guess you're more confident than if you've got, I mean, granted, I've got 15, 16 of the best subscribers, but my setup's not exactly professional. It's me sort of sitting here trying not to wave my legs about because it shakes the camera. So that'd be nice as well. Get something a little bit more structured for that. Even structured content would be good, wouldn't it? if I can get people to subscribe and then listen to this shite, just imagine what I could do if I actually put the effort into it. I could take over the world. Hope that doesn't flag up as a YouTube thing. Take over the world. They'll be like, you planning on being a dictator anytime soon? I said, no, but I'm going to eat a tater. Nearly said a dick there. I'm going to eat a potato. It's a shit joke. I'm running out of things. Monday I'll get the gimbal sorted out. Tuesday, because I'm off tomorrow. So hopefully when we do the walk in the garden, it's going to be not so much like a ship at sea, more like a calm, relaxed walk through an area. But there will be points where I press the wrong button and the camera will change from horizontal to vertical. It'll flip the camera over. It'll probably adjust the volume. It'll reset itself. It'll switch itself off. So Tuesday's going to be an interesting one as far as cock-ups are concerned. Plus I'm going to be walking around with something that looks like a space-age gun in my hand, which is going to put people off as well. But do you know what? If every other fucker can do it, so can I. I've got to be less self-conscious. Trick. There you go. Trick for mental health. Don't be so self-conscious. Love yourself. Do it. Why not? Your ears are too big. Your nose is too big. Your eyes are too squinty. Well, that's me. You're still an important part of the world. You're still an important part of the planet, whatever anyone else says. Don't listen to what they've told me about you. Be less, be more confident and less self-conscious about yourself. If you feel like doing something like this, go for it. The only person who's going to judge you is yourself, and when you judge yourself, don't be so harsh on yourself, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You just don't get anything done. If I listened to anything that anyone has said to me in the past now and took it to heart, I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't be walking around a public garden talking to myself, looking at my own reflection in a phone. Yeah? That's the weird thing. I don't look at it a lot because it is a bit odd. Because it's like talking to myself in a mirror. Whereas I like to normally talk to myself when I'm nowhere near anything. Just talk to myself. Some people say it's the first sign of madness, but to be fair, I think one step beyond is the first sign of madness. Or baggy trousers. Or House of Fun. There's the first sign of madness. Good group. I never claimed the jokes were good. There's jokes. What are we going to do? But yeah, be more confident in yourself. Fuck what everyone else says. Just do your thing. Because you never know, one day you might change the world. In which case, everything that you've worried about before that will make it not happen. So, get out there, breathe in the air, look around at nature, and just amaze at how good everything is. The world's full of shitheads. We know that. The world's full of people who want to do you harm. The world's full of people who want to do other people harm. The world's full of people who haven't got a clue. No common sense, no decency, no manners. You get them every day. But if you can be one of the people that isn't like that, then you'll make a difference, at least for your area, your immediate area, for yourself. Because then you can turn around and say, oh, I'm not one of these pricks. I'm worth it. Just like the hair commercials. Because I'm worth it. Because you're worth it. Why not? So yeah, do that. That's my tip of the day. If a tip of the day is needed, is be less self-conscious, be more confident. Even confidence. If you like me, you bullshit it. Don't do it every day. Retail is one thing for that. Sometimes I'm not feeling it, but you can bullshit it long enough. That's not having to go at the customers or anything, but in yourself, you feel like you can't face the day, but you have to put on the smile, do the thing. Then you get that one person that you talk to that just brightens your day up. Oh, it's fantastic. That's how it works. If you give off that aura, you'll get it back. If you give off the aura where you just want to be under a rock somewhere or a bridge, then it's not going to happen. So, just yeah, have more faith in yourself. I'm sure everybody who's watching this, you know, could do with a little bit more confidence sometimes, a little bit less critical of themselves. Just do it. Don't ask for permission from anyone. Just get on with it. That's the way you've got to be. Because if you don't do it, no other bugger will do it for you. So, and you too at some point could have a beard and a double chin like mine. It's a dream come true. Anyway, it's 25 minutes. I've been yakking on this bloody thing, driving you all insane. Thank you for watching. I'll be back on, like I say, probably streaming Monday, hopefully, but back in the gardens on Tuesday. So I am going to come up with something to talk about instead of rambling like a prick. And tomorrow I'll think of something to play. So it'll either be streamed and, well, it'll be streamed and on the thing, or it'll just be recorded. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with it when I get there. So, yeah. So have a great Sunday. Think about what I've said. You can ignore the dog shit stuff. You don't have to worry about that. But the other bit, the bit that was sentimental, yeah, you know, and heartfelt, because anyone who's watching this, anybody who's watching this, I would like it if you had any doubts about yourself to turn around and feel like you can put them to one side. That would be wonderful. I don't need subscribers in the hundreds and thousands. I don't need the money. I do need the money. I don't expect... I need the money, but I won't get the money. Not through YouTube. I'm not that big. But my main aim is to get people who would turn around and take something from this and be just like, do you know what? Fair play. I'm going to have a go at that, see what it works like, keep it going, and then you get out the other side and you feel a little bit better, a little bit brighter, and a little bit more enlightened with the world, I guess. So I'm going to leave it there. Have a lovely Sunday, or whenever you watch this. Whatever day you're watching this, have a lovely one. There you go. That's easier. Oh, I miss Sunday. Is he saying we'll have a lovely one now? Okay, have a lovely one whenever you watch this. There you go. If you watch it twice, if you watch it 3 times, have a lovely one on the day you're watching it. Yeah? Kind of. Just have a lovely one. Right, well, take care, and I shall see you all next time. But this time I might not be squinting. Jeez, that's scary when I open my eyes like that. Bloody hell. Take care. Bye-bye.